The UK housing market has been losing steam in recent months, driven by political uncertainty, stamp duty changes and the growing squeeze on household incomes. But are we about to see house prices plummet? While the predicted post-Brexit house price crash failed to materialise, there has still been a definite slowdown in the market. According to Halifax, house price growth is at its lowest in 4 years, while the Royal Institution of Chartered Surveyors has also said that surveyors are reporting a downturn, largely as a result of a decline in London and the South East, dragging down prices. Homeowners used to seeing growth of around 8% each year have seen this figure drop to around 5% since the EU referendum, according to the Office for National Statistics. Other measures paint an even worse picture, with Halifax putting the annual growth rate at 2.1%, down from a peak of 10% in March 2016. Experts believe the growing pressure on household finances, along with higher stamp duty on buy-to-let and second homes, is weighing on demand. Since last year's Brexit vote, consumers have faced a loss in spending power as a result of rising inflation following a fall in the pound. Combined with slowing wage growth, households are beginning to feel the pinch as their disposable incomes start to fall. This has led to affordability pressures, with many buyers adopting a more cautious approach and putting off purchases. The ongoing uncertainty surrounding Brexit, compounded by the snap election, have also contributed to the loss of momentum. Stamp duty changes and buy-to-let tax hikes, which make it more expensive to buy property, have also been blamed for the downturn in the London property market. While the capital continues to be the region with the highest average house prices, annual growth has fallen more than anywhere else in the UK. According to a report by Knight Frank, house prices have tumbled by as much as 15% in some parts of the capital since the 3% stamp duty increase on buy-to-let and second homes was introduced in April last year. So should homeowners be worried? Since inflation hit a 4-year high of 2.9% in May, well above the Bank of England's target rate of 2%, many economists are predicting a rise in the base rate sooner rather than later to keep inflation from spiralling out of control. An interest rate hike typically leads to a rebalancing of the market and lower prices as it makes mortgages more expensive, putting prospective buyers off and forcing homeowners to sell. However, this is not widely expected to happen this time. Despite the possibility of a base rate hike, economists expect rates to stay low and any rise to be gentle to give borrowers the chance to adjust to increased costs. The chronic undersupply of housing, combined with low interest rates, means a major downturn or collapse in the market is unlikely. While an estimated 300,000 new homes are needed each year to tackle the housing crisis, only 190,000 were built in 2016, way below the number needed. With demand outstripping supply to such a degree, this keeps prices artificially high, shielding the housing market from any shocks. And while the Conservative Party has pledged to deliver 1.5 million homes by the end of 2022, even if this target is achieved, it is unlikely to make up for the previous shortfall. Thank you.